Hey everybody, it's your old pal Count Jackula from the planet Dracula, and I'm flying solo today. Guru is off doing something with his special lady friend, and of course Gomez is over there meowing like an asshole. What is it, kitty? What do you want, cat? Anyway, now that the cat has been taken care of, I wanted to take this time to talk to you guys about something that has been on my mind for a little bit. I don't think it's a great fucking mystery that horror in movies has kind of dipped in quality really severely. Yeah, occasionally there's a Get Out or The Witch, but for the most part it's kind of a dumpster fire. And one of the questions I keep getting asked is, if movies all for the most part suck, where are we gonna get the good stuff? And believe it or not, there's an answer, and that answer is cable television. For the last several years, there's been a real golden age of television with things like Game of Thrones, but for our purposes, The Walking Dead, American Horror Story, and the show that we're talking about right now, Channel Zero. Channel Zero, believe it or not, has been part of a really good run of shows that the SyFy channel has done. One of those other shows was Blood Drive, which we did a vlog for, which, there'll be a link in the description below if you want to check that one out. Another one is Happy, which is about a cop who fucking sees imaginary friends. There's a lot more to it, but that's what it is. But Channel Zero's concept was really weird. It went with the idea of taking each season it did and centering it around a creepypasta. Now, you know me and creepypastas. I, by and large, think that they suck. They don't scare me, I'm never surprised by them, and they're just kind of amateurish and blow. Don't come at me with Slenderman bullshit, because, I don't give a shit. But Channel Zero, this is what happens when a really good folktale, which that's what creepypastas are, they're internet folktales, come into the hands of expert storytellers. Now that's got legs, now they got something. And from what I've seen of the first season, holy fucking shit, no, they blew it out of the fucking water. It's amazing, like a full thumbs up. The concept of the first season of Channel Zero is called Cove. It all centers around a creepy children's television show and a series of murders that happened back in the 80s. And the story is all about how those two things are connected. It's really fucking suspenseful, it's really creepy, and it's really weird. But it all holds together in the end. It's an excellent fucking tale. And if you're a horror fan, you should see it however you can. Because I would never suggest that one do something illegal in order to acquire it, but it's well worth the watch. And one of the other things about Channel Zero Cove is it has a really weird fucking Silent Hill vibe to it. There's a lot of did you remember things right? Did what one character say mean what you think they meant? There's a lot of that happening, and it all surrounds a guy who is a child psychologist whose twin brother has died. The first season of Channel Zero is 6 episodes long, and each episode is about 45 minutes to an hour. All right, let's get into spoiler territory. One of the things that's really cool about Cove is that they made the children's show as unsettling as possible. One of the things about the show is that it only shows up when a kid is being murdered. And even then, it's on the dead end of the dial. Which, for all you kids today, televisions used to have dials, back in the ancient ages of the 80s. But now, you just turn your big flat screen to a dead station, and a kid sees it. And when a kid is seeing it, there's a weird voice telling them to do shit. But it only seems to be active when someone is being murdered. The show has a lot of twists and turns, and every part of it is really fucking good. And the moment you think you know what's going on, you don't. It does get really weird and metaphysical near the end because psychic powers become a thing. But it uses psychic powers the way that a lot of Stephen King stories use psychic powers, as in, it's the creepy thing that exists, but it's not necessarily the source of the horror. For instance, in Carrie's powers are not the source of the horror of the story. The horror of the story comes from the way she's treated by other people. So this story has psychic powers at the center of it, but it's really the television show which is the source of dread. There are a lot of new and veteran actors in this, and everyone does an amazing fucking job. So I recommend you check it out right now, Channel Zero, Candle Cove. It's a fucking amazing 6-hour experience. You will not fucking regret it. And with that, hey, follow me on Twitter at @count_Jackula. And we stream on Thursdays and Sundays. Thursdays at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time and Sundays at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So until then, my friends, stay calm and watch fucked up movies. Or fucked up cable television series in this case.